The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society takes place on the island of Guernsey, which is in the English Channel, during the Second World War, when the island was occupied by the Germans. And it's about a group of eccentric locals and transplanted Londoners who come together in a particularly inauspicious moment to form a book club. And it's about the books that they read and how they grow to love one another and save one another during that time. A group of people who were having dinner together stayed out after curfew, and they were caught by the German patrol. And one of the dinner guests, Elizabeth, a heroine, thought to say to them, "We have just been having a meeting of the Guernsey Literary Society, and we're having such a lovely time. We stayed out after curfew, terribly sorry." That got them out of being arrested. The potato peel pie part came later. One of their members refused to go to any meeting where there were not refreshments. So the potato peel pie, being about as good a refreshment as you could get during the occupation, became part of the standard food that was offered at the meetings. These fishermen, these pig farmers, these people who have lived in relative isolation all their lives suddenly discover, when they are forced by circumstance to pretend that they have a book club, suddenly discover that they love to read, and suddenly discover that there is a whole world of books and reading that will allow them to surmount circumstance. You know, the Germans might be outside the house, but inside the house where the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society is meeting to talk about Chaucer, it's a place of hope and warmth. And really that does save these people during this terrible time. It really does give them something to live for. We can't evade the fact that this is a story about World War II, and there is no writing a story about World War II without the tragedy that came with the war. The book is an epistolary novel told in letters. There are over 20 different voices in this novel, and it was just fun to be able to embody 20 different people and work with 20 different voices. From a reading standpoint too, it's fun. There's certainly a voyeuristic thrill in reading other people's mail, so it works on both levels, I think. My collaborator and my aunt, Mary Ann, passed away in February, and so she won't get to see this book come out. But it was a wonderful honor to get to work on her book. I hope readers experience the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society the way I did when I first read Mary Ann's story. I had a reaction of just being charmed and beguiled. And as I got further into it, I wanted to know these people. Books are of such importance to us. They had to be important to these characters we loved so much.